I am John, one of Jesus' disciples. I witnessed it all, his suffering, his death, and his miraculous return. We came to Jerusalem with hope in our hearts, celebrating as Jesus entered the city. But Jesus, he knew what was coming. He spoke of betrayal, of death, of resurrection. We didn't understand then. How could we? It seemed impossible. In the Garden of Gethsemane, I saw him pray with such anguish it tore at my soul. His sweat, it was like drops of blood falling to the ground. Then they came for him. Judas betrayed him with a kiss, but his heart was torn. We were cowards, we ran. I denied knowing him 3 times. The trial was a mockery. They spat on him, beat him, crowned him with thorns. Pilate washed his hands of Jesus' fate, but the crowd, they demanded crucifixion. I followed as they made him carry his own cross through the streets. The weight, it was unbearable. He fell again and again. On Golgotha, they nailed him to the cross. His pain, I can't describe it. Even in agony, he forgave. "Father, forgive them," he said. "They know not what they do." As he drew his last breath, the sky darkened. It was as if the world itself mourned. The ground shook. The temple veil tore in 2. We took his body down, wrapped it in linen, and laid it in a tomb. For 3 days we were lost. How could this happen? Where was our faith? We hid, afraid we might be next. Our hope seemed buried with him. On the 3rd day, Mary Magdalene came running, her heart pounding with hope. The tomb was empty. We were overwhelmed with disbelief and wonder. Peter and I, we ran to see for ourselves. And then we saw him, alive, resurrected. Our hearts were filled with awe. Just as he had promised, he stood among us. He appeared among us, saying, "Peace be with you." His words resonated deeply within us. Thomas doubted until he touched Jesus' wounds. Then he fell to his knees in awe, his doubt transformed into unwavering faith. Jesus spent time with us, teaching us, preparing us for the monumental task ahead. We were transformed, ready to spread his message to the world with newfound determination. And then he led us out to Bethany. There, he blessed us with a profound grace. Before our eyes, he ascended into heaven. A cloud enveloped him from our sight. His final words resonate deeply within me. "Go and make disciples of all nations." We stood there, gazing at the sky, until 2 men in white robes spoke to us. "Why do you stand here looking into the sky? This same Jesus will return." We returned to Jerusalem, our hearts ignited with a divine purpose. His love, his forgiveness, his promise of eternal life. It's for all who believe. Jesus lives, and because he lives, we too shall live. This is our hope. This is our faith. This is the good news.